What's up, guys? I just want to remind you to get onto the Patreon. Today we have the lovely Carly X Rose, who had a great time on the podcast with me and Danny. She's got some wild stories. She is a disabled OnlyFans chick, and she's very beautiful. Let's just say we had some fun on the Patreon. You guys are going to want to see that. Check it out and enjoy the episode. I will never be the same, Danny, and it's because of what you did to me.
I lost a lot of respect for you after seeing you grapple Nicky Rod this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because a man overpowered me.
Yeah.
Because a man manhandled me.
Leo took on one of the top 3 or so greatest grapplers on earth this weekend at B Team in Austin, Texas. A guy named Nicky Rod. And Leo, you looked like a bitch out there.
Oh, I look like a... Was it because you made me be in a gay pride Speedo by chance?
It was possibly part of that. Yeah, that was part of it. Here we go. Here's Nicky Rod. I don't
want to see this guy ever again, dude. See, in the pictures you can't tell, but he's about my size, okay?
You can tell. You can tell he's pretty giant.
God.
Leo, I think you need to call him out. I think you need to train a little bit and Nicky, redeem yourself for that humiliating performance.
Get this message to Nicky Rod. I want a rematch, okay? I'm going to do better than 3 seconds because I'm going to choke him out next time, okay?
I can't talk too much. He choked me in under 10 seconds.
Yeah, he did. He did go, you think I can do it in 10 seconds, guys? And I'm like, I'll count down 1, 2, 4. Choked out.
Not good. Yeah, it was upsetting that with all my grappling experience, I did just as poorly as you against Nicky Rod, and I'm a brown belt. This guy is a destroyer.
He's a destroyer. He destroyed everything, like my ego before we went in there. He asked me how many years ago I was on The Bachelorette. It's not a very nice thing to say.
Yeah. You were like, yeah, I was on The Bachelorette. And he's like, oh, really? How many years ago was that?
Yeah.
He did. It was a dig.
Why would he do that? And then I try to flex like, yo, I was a D1 baseball player. I played a little pro, like, you know, and he's like, oh, yeah, you like pitching and catching?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, the old gay joke, huh? The old gay joke.
The most humiliating thing to me is when he defeated me by triangle. I grappled him wearing my sunglasses. He triangled me, which is my submission that I use on other people. That's my signature. Then he took off my shades while I was in the triangle and put them on.
Oh, yeah, it was hard to watch.
It's not okay. He really wrecked our crew, man.
He wrecked our crew. Also, he injured both of us. Like, my upper back has not been the same.
Yeah, my calf's a little tweaked.
Since I rolled. And I will say this. I'm going to out Nico because he called me when I got back from the trip, and he was like, dude, I wish I got manhandled by Nicky Rod.
Did he say that?
He said that.
Nico has a thing for these grappler guys. So Nicky Rod, Nicky Ryan, Gordon Ryan, all these top no-gi grapplers, you're welcome, guys, because our ex-cameraman is what's keeping you financially solvent because he buys all the DVDs.
All of them.
Doesn't learn any of the techniques. He's the worst grappler on earth, but he buys all the DVDs.
Yeah. These guys, I mean, look, he was telling me it's technique, but it did seem like maybe he was just like a lot stronger than me because he just could grab my arms and move them while I was trying to be like just on it. It was demoralizing, Danny. And I hope I never have to see those guys again, honestly.
Well, we're downtown right now, and we're, in a mid-rise. I think we're on maybe the 7th floor or something.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a swan dive over the balcony.
You know what I'm thinking about it? I'm going to be honest with you.
Leo, you want to do your best
that moment.
Swan impression?
Because, dude, I don't even want to talk about this, but Nico said he was more handsome than me, and, I mean, I don't want to say it publicly, but God damn it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he is.
Let's pull up Nicky Rod's face.
No, dude. I don't want to. No.
Yeah, just doesn't have to be tight on his face, just anything. Oh, yeah, he's pretty handsome, dude.
Yeah, he's got fucking, the dark features with the blue eyes. You know what I mean? Like, that's not it's not a combo. I mean, only 2% of the population even has colored eyes. And he got him. And he got it with a 6'3" frame. And he signed with Wilhelmina, New York. And he slipped that in at some point. To further, after he managed
a male modeling agency,
one of the top one in the world, where only the best looking guys could get in. You know, I couldn't even. You know what they'd say if I went to Wilhelmina, New York?
Get out of here, you filthy.
I don't know if they use the slur. I don't know if they'd use the slur, but they'd probably say in their head. I think they'd be thinking it.
When we were at airport security coming back through Texas, there was a black woman who was just the pissiest, worst attituded TSA agent I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of old white women had just gone through security with us, and they were like, she really had a sour attitude. Yeah. If you don't like your job, just quit it and do something else. And I was like, you know what? She also called my buddy Leo here because he's Italian. She called him a gindaloon. And they went, oh, my Lord, that's so inappropriate. You should tell somebody she called you that.
I didn't like that one of the ladies was like, you can think that, but why would you have to say it out loud? And I'm like, are you thinking I'm a gindaloon, ma'am?
I think it ends.
Is that what you're thinking?
Every single day, you gindaloon.
Gindaloon. That's a good word. But no, man, it was a humbling experience, no doubt, to get manhandled by a beast. And Nico even said that he thinks 20 Nicky rods could take on the gorilla. This whole thing that's going on.
I think one Nicky rod might be able to take out the gorilla.
I don't want to say that, but yeah, dude, it sure seemed like I was going up against a gorilla.
Yeah,
at B team.
I mean, I would certainly like Nicky Rod's chances against the gorilla over mine. If it was no biting, that would be more interesting because a gorilla bite looks like that would be nothing you want to play around with.
I think they have more force in their bite than a polar bear. So yeah, they chomp right through your bones.
Okay, that's an interesting scale. We can just compare everything to polar bear bites.
Well, polar bears are the gnarliest. They're like the white supremacists of the bears, and they're like gnarly, dude. I think they're the most dangerous. If you run into a polar bear, it's over.
So you're saying global warming is a good thing?
Yeah, honestly, kill a few more of these polar bears, man, because these guys are murderers.
Did you ever read or see The Golden Compass, where there's a polar bear that's an alcoholic that they recruit to their cause?
No.
He just hangs out behind a bar, and he works like security and dishwashing jobs for him, and they pay him in just buckets of beer, and he gets shit-faced. He's like Leo. Leo in an alternate timeline could be the bear from The Golden Compass. He's just this big burly thing that just gets drunk behind the bar.
Yeah.
And occasionally has to regulate on some Latinos that come in, dude.
Yeah, I was a bouncer for one day and I quit. It was a USC bar. That we actually went into it for the video.
Seems like your cup of tea. Why'd you quit that gig?
Because I couldn't hear anything out of my left ear for like a week.
You could just wear an earplug?
I could have worn an earplug. I think the regulars all wore earplugs, but I didn't want to hang out. I'm going to be honest. I was waiting to get paid after my day of work, and I was hanging out with these guys, and I was like, not my kind of guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the girls who came into the bar would have been nice. They would have been your kind of girls.
I got reprimanded about 5 times for talking to the women on the first day. So one a hot USC girl, I was like a younger man at the time. She came over and she just grabbed a handful of my hair and like pulled and said I was like really hot, and then I was like about to make out with her, and then like one of the guys came over and was like, "You want to get fired? You want to get fired on your first day?"
Yeah,
I was like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, you can't make out with the chicks. But here's the thing, because I worked at a bar in Sacramento at the Park in 2013, and I had some good times. Once you start climbing the ladder a little bit, you can pull a make out. You'll still get fired if you get caught. You got to know where. There's a dead spot on the security cameras. Yeah. That was the hallway leading to the bathrooms and leading to Mahjong's eatery. Mm-hmm. For us, that was the dead spot if you wanted to take a bitch to make out. Yeah. But nobody said you couldn't exchange Instagrams, phone numbers. I would get my grabbed when I was doing crowd control because you're in front of the DJ stage and all the girls are right in front of you dancing. A couple hands came over those ropes and felt me. One Asian girl. Yeah, she still haunts me. But
still haunts you.
Still haunts me, this Asian girl. But I did. One of the girls was brave enough. She met up with me after my shift. I went to her hotel right across the street, and she ate my after a 6-hour bouncing shift.
No freshening up.
No freshening up, buddy.
She loved it, dude.
Oh, it was nice.
That's awesome.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I gamed the system at a couple of workplaces, but the one I probably really took advantage of was when I was working selling appliances at the Great Indoors. I had sex with a girl in the single lock bathroom that worked in the coffee shop that was in like the it was a big space, kind of like a Walmart. Now, Walmart is there now, so it was a big space, and they had a coffee shop inside the store that people would go. And so I had sex with one of the girls there, and then another one would me off in the parking lot, and it was good.
Well, you get off in parking lots.
Yeah, this girl didn't want to me off. She was always like, you have an STD or something. Ha ha ha.
Well, she was righter than she knew at the time.
Not at all. Never. I'm still undefeated. So I just want to let everybody know.
We got to give Leo a blood test. That'd be a funny bit if we took you to get tested.
Yeah, we should. Let's go get a blood test. I hope we don't find anything on there because you're going to out it to everybody.
Yeah,
no
well, I
matter what
mean,
I tell you.
I feel like that'd be part of the deal. Is it's on video and we have to show unedited the results.
What if it's like syphilis, dude? Do I have to make? You know what I'll do if I have syphilis? I will call the last 3 girls I slept with, and I will let them know.
The other 10 though, come. Yeah, that's good.
Just the 3, I'd say.
Yeah,
it's a 30% rule.
Yeah. Just the ones that you think are going to have the greatest benefit for society.
Yeah.
You know, the ones who make good mothers.
If
They're
they make
nice
over
to look at.
100K.
They'll make a construction worker's day when they're walking down the sidewalk.
Yes.
There are a couple of ghoulies though that don't deserve the call.
Exactly. It's a number, like I have to give them a ranking. Like I would say, I'll get you and the boys to give them a ranking. If they don't make it over about a 6.5, they're not getting a call.
Yeah. That's thinning the herd.
Yeah.
That's Darwin in action. 6.5s, they can be taken out of the gene pool in a couple of ways. They don't find a mate, or Leo makes it so they can never mate because they're sterile with syphilis. Either way, they're out of the gene pool.
Syphilis and even chlamydia untreated will lead to sterility.
So I was reading my favorite book.
Oh, wow. That's great. What it's motivational for you.
I mean, it probably is. I'm sure you could learn a lot about how to take over a country and be a great politician from Hitler. Not so much on the military strategy. Well, he had some good military strategies. He just got himself overextended.
It was that move to Russia, right, that really got him.
That fucked him. He should have known that. But also, logistically, the Blitzkrieg, it got bogged down in the forests of France when it was first blitzing to the west. And there was a time when all of their heavy vehicles were sitting ducks and they could have been bombed to smithereens. But the French or the English intelligence didn't take it seriously. The Blitzkrieg was a good idea, but there was a lot of fortunate events that led to Germany being able just to blitz through. The French they're the French. They're the fucking French. It's sort of like Nicky Rod, if he got on flowgrappling.com and went on a 10-minute rant about beating Leo the Tavio. He's Leo the Tavio. He's a Gindaloon.
Yeah.
Okay, you did beat his ass, but he's a fucking Gindaloon.
Yeah, let's see how you do it, like in a real guinea fight with 2 baseball bats. And one of them is the other homie with the baseball bat.
I still like Nicky Rod's chances.
Honestly, I don't know if I could take him with a baseball bat, dude. I don't want to say it right now, but it's true. Like that guy was... I honestly never want to see him again.
He'd have so much psychological dominance. You would lose even if you had a baseball bat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So much psychological dominance.
I'm not going to lie, though. I got kind of pumped when he followed me back, though, on Instagram. He was kind of like, cool.
I'm going to open to a random page here.
All right.
I'm very ill, by the way.
Gets over colds quickly, though. Don't worry. We have a lot to shoot. We're going to Vegas. Can we tell people that?
Yeah, we're going to Vegas. But, I mean,
there will be
Hitler,
40 hands, guys. 40 hands.
Hitler publicly broadcast that he was going to march into the Sudetenland by October 1st in any case. He put himself far out on a limb. All right, I'm bored reading this. If there wasn't several Jews going into a chamber, I guess that's just, I don't have the attention span right now with my illness. Have you read this, Jesse?
I've read some of it, not all of it. I had also listened to the audiobook.
It takes a lot of audacity to write a 1,000-page book.
Yeah.
I think every book in the modern era should be 200 pages or less.
I agree.
If you can't write it in 200 pages or less, tough shit.
Man, then 200 pages is doable for a month. You know, you just go about 10, 15, 20 pages a day. And then, 20 days. Oh, less than that, obviously. 10 days, technically, get you 200 pages.
I just read the Blink-182 book. Finished that shit out last night.
Nice.
Now, that's a nice readable book. Very, very interesting.
Nice.
Tom leaves the band. It's crazy that Tom left the band, Blink-182, in the early 2000s, 2004, 2005, or whatever. And Mark went into just a terrible depression and felt like he was the biggest piece of shit loser on earth, which is a pretty interesting lesson in no matter what you've done, you're always going to feel like a failure on the backside of that, no matter how much you accomplished.
Yeah. You get the imposter syndrome. Yeah, no, I feel like your body just kind of, or your mind, it kind of adjusts to your new level in the world, and then you're just the same person you always were. There might be like some moments of happiness.
Yeah, he was living in a mansion in Beverly Hills, dude. He's got a mid-century modern up in Beverly Hills that I'm pretty sure he still lives that. And he was moping, "Ooh, fucking, I'm Tom's gone. Where's my identity? It was tough though. One thing that kind of hit that felt real is he had a band called Plus 44 after Blink-182, which Plus 44 was Mark and it was Travis Barker.
Mm-hmm.
They would go tour, and I guess the shows were just super small and rough.
Wow.
Because he, like, at one point he said he was waiting in a kitchen to go out on stage because they didn't have a proper green room. And he just felt like, holy fuck, I was selling out Madison Square Garden this time last year.
That's pretty crazy. So, wow, that's how big of a just because one guy was not in the band, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, later on, they just continued as Blink-182. They got this guy, Matt Skiba, and they just kept doing the Blink-182 thing. But at that time, they thought it would be sacrilege or inappropriate to do Blink without Tom. So they were Plus 44. Nobody knew who the fuck they were. And the shows lost tons of money. And they were playing embarrassing venues. And it was like a real human. It's a great book. Like, I really enjoyed the book. But yeah, it lets you into that humanity of a guy who, even though he's got everything, he still finds reasons to be depressed and sad.
Yeah, I was, I know, I played baseball at this like high level after college, and we had this guy, Hideki Irabu. Who
you played baseball to high level after college?
I did. So there was this guy.
Do elaborate.
Semi-pro
Where?
league called in Pasadena. We would play like pro teams. So we'd play like the pro Korean team. Okay. Some teams would come out from some independent ball teams from Mexico. Anything that was kind of local. If they were in the area, they wanted like a practice game. We were like pretty good, so we would play against them, and sometimes get paid very little. But it was out in Pasadena. Whatever. Irabu, this guy that played in the bigs for 10 years on the Yankees, signed for like $25 million contract with the Yankees. He came out and pitched for us one time, and he was just this huge Japanese guy. I remember he dropped Trout, he whipped his dick out in the dugout, and while he was smoking a cigarette to change and like put his like cup on and stuff, like right in the dugout. I was like, wow, this must be customary in Japan. Big dick.
Damn it, dude.
So Hideki Irabu had a big dick. He had $25 million. He lived in Palos Verdes, which obviously is gorgeous. You know, that's like where the Trump golf course is. He killed himself about 3 months after the moment that he pitched the Sunday League with us.
Well, he's Japanese, Leo.
Is that just, it's just more likely, huh? You think
absolutely.
It was with the samurai sword?
I mean, not only is it a method of warfare for them, like the kamikaze, but yeah, the seppuku. They all have to put a knife in their fucking guts if they dishonor the emperor.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, he probably went into a slump, and a lot of guys were getting hits off him. He went home, and a steak knife went in his guts.
But it's just crazy to me that a guy that was so successful, he's like a legendary figure in Japan. Then he came over. He didn't have an amazing career in the bigs, but like he was still like a big leaguer for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was going through a divorce, and he fucking offed himself, dude. It's kind of crazy. But yeah,
Oh, I show her.
Well, he did show her, right? And and the kids, you know what I mean? Because now they got to live with that.
He's got a big dick, too. Big dick guys should not be killing themselves.
Dude, seriously.
If I was a kamikaze pilot in 44 and I was on the deck of like an aircraft carrier, he was like, go make an honor for the empire of the rising sun. And I would just be like, I would just point to my dick and be like, there's no way I'm wasting this thing flying into the deck of an American carrier.
So go ahead and do it as a Japanese man because you are.
Oh, my dick is too big to perish on deck of destroyer.
Oh, dude. I'm glad the Japanese are peaceful nowadays and they don't want to fight because I'd be worried.
Yeah, we've subdued them. Now it's the Chinese. I don't know how much the Chinese really want to fight. I mean, they're fucking, they want to fight economically. They want to fight with the Belts and Roads initiative where they're buying favor around the world, and they want to make drones and shit and make computer chips. I don't think any Chinese guy wants to square up in a trench.
If they do, if they start coming to the coast, are you heading to Canada or are you fighting?
So they're gonna. I had to clear my throat. Sorry. So Leo, if the Chinese decide it's like fuck nuclear war, fuck technological war, it's time for a conventional warfare.
Yeah.
And they try to cross the Pacific Ocean and take over the American mainland.
Yes. What do? Do you make a video? Well, first, obviously, you're rolling camera. GoPros.
The idea that one solitary Chinese warrior would make it to California and not get blown to smithereens in the ocean is it's not accurate, Leo. It's not realistic.
Yeah, but if there was one that slips by, he's on the pod.
Oh, just one?
Yeah, just one.
I'd fight him hand to hand.
Hand to hand. Okay.
I'd call up Nicky Rod in Texas. And then here's what I'd do. I'd beat the shit out of the Chinese guy, and then I would tell Nicky Rod to fuck you up.
What?
Yeah. That's what I would do. That's
you already did that once, man.
Well, I'll do it again.
Dude.
So you and the Chinese guy would get pummeled and sent back to Beijing.
It's messed up, dude. I've had enough of Nicky Rod fucking demolishing me, man.
Me too.
It was just, I don't want to feel that kind of strength. I was comparing it to, I got tackled by Clay Harbor on The Bachelorette, and he was still in the NFL. And I was running in like this makeshift little football game, and he jumped at my Achilles and just grabbed my leg like this and was able to take me down when I was going full speed. And I was like, that is crazy strength and weird strength.
Yeah.
Nicky Rod had that same kind of feel, like just a guy that is just a lot stronger than me, which I don't like.
You think we'd feel comfortable with him around our ex-girlfriends?
No, I don't want to. I don't want him to ever even take a look. We had a girl with us, and he kind of got in there. He got up all in her face, dude. And he said when he said hi to her, he made a little move right in front of us too. That was another thing he did.
She probably DM'd him, huh?
I mean, no doubt.
Yeah.
We should check if she added him.
Yeah, he's hitting that.
He already did that. Dude. It's over, dude. He already hit it, dude. God damn it. Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near my ex-girlfriend. Dude.
So Vegas, dude, what's the game plan this week?
Well, you're doing 40 hands, so that means, you've thrown up, what, 3 of
every
3?
Time.
Yeah.
Every time. And then also we're going to the brothel. We're going to the whorehouse.
Dude, I'm excited for that because hopefully you see the love of your life, your girl. Remember when you had some jealous streaks for a while when the fans were saying they were going to go and bang her. Like, that's my girl. Don't you dare.
So we're going to the Chicken Ranch.
Yeah.
Chicken Ranch.
Jesse's pulling up the Bunny Ranch, which is the northern Nevada version.
That'd be nice. We're not Lamar Odom. You know what I mean? You can afford the Bunny Ranch.
Dude, so, we've been to 2 brothels, the Chicken Ranch and Tijuana. It is laughable how superior the Tijuana brothels are to the Chicken Ranch.
I'm trying to compare it to you guys. Like, the Pahrump place is more like it would be like watching it's kind of like an average movie, below average movie that might have like a couple of funny scenes. And the TJ whorehouse, well, that's Gladiator. It's a masterpiece that will continue being a masterpiece for a long time.
Yeah, so Gladiator, or we'll call it, you know what, it's Chinatown. That's the Tijuana whorehouse.
Yeah.
And the Chicken Ranch is Goodwill Hunting.
Yes. Oh, no.
I got you to agree. It sucks.
No. You know what, man? I can't. I love that every time one of you fans see it. I think right now it's like 8 for 8. The fans that have watched it and been like, I don't know what Danny's talking about. This is a great movie. Goodwill Hunting is a great movie. I recommend you guys watch it and let me know. And then one day maybe we'll do it. Well, you know what we're gonna do one day? We're gonna watch a couple scenes on the Patreon. And you're gonna like really be honest and be like, is this, am I entertained? Is this a decent movie?
Yeah.
But here are the girls that you might.
I think Big Dick Skylar's coming too, dude.
Oh, that's perfect.
We might send Big Dick Skylar in.
Oh, dude, that's a great move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get through the penis inspection. I think they're going to be
because of STDs or because it's too big. This girl looks all right.
Both.
Do you think it's a trans?
Well, likely. I mean, it doesn't look like, or she's got nice, natural looking tits.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, well, I'm going. And keep in mind, most of the girls there, they look nothing like their photos, or they're just the girls in the photos aren't there at all.
Yeah.
But they say these are the girls here now.
Oh, yeah. When we were there, it was such a ragtag collection of 4s that I wanted to light the entire place on fire.
Yeah, they had no security, and they were like, yeah, we just go in there. We got our girls' backs. And I was like, okay, that seems...
Like, I'll go in there with a stiletto if a guy is raping one of them. But they were, it was rough, Leo, because not only were they just not super attractive, they were all just booze and pill hounds. Yes. They were all shit-faced, and they were all whores. Yeah. So that brought them, like, if a girl is an alcoholic, a pillhead, and a prostitute, if she's a 5, she automatically becomes a 2.
Agreed.
So, I mean, really, we were wading through a sea of 2s. That's how it felt. And then in Tijuana, at least they're whores, but they're so hot and plastic surgery'd up that they still are like 7s, which I will gladly have sex with a 7.
Oh, yeah. That's your money spot.
Oh, 7's my money spot, dude. Actually, 6.5 is more my zone.
6.5 is great.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. I might even marry a 6.5.
Uriah Faber once told me that a 7 and up you can marry.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
like that. Especially if she's loyal, and then it depends on her workout habits, because really it becomes about the bod later in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it becomes about the bod, dude.
It becomes about the bod.
Leo, one day, what if you're married to a chick I saw a guy at the airport. It was fucked up. I think you might have seen him too. He sounded like a complete Ned Flanders goon, but he was shredded. This shredded dad, and his wife was obese, and her entire family, the kids were all obese.
Mhm.
And I just looked at that guy, and I was like, dude, how do you not? I mean, I overheard some of his conversation, and it was just like, yeah, we're really looking forward to getting out to the botanical garden. Should be a real treat. I heard there are going to be monarch butterflies this time of year. That's what I heard him talking about. So maybe he just like had to make himself into the biggest drone ever to not be like, hey, I'm fucking shredded and my wife looks like the grimace for McDonald's.
Bro, I saw a lot of that in Vegas where dudes were shredded and they just had the most obese wife ever. I think it's
Girls.
a thing.
Girls, you can't do it. Guys, you can't do it. But I mean, usually, I'm trying to think of like the only time you see it with a hot girl and an obese guy is if the guy is just wealthy as shit, in which case he's taking care of his business. So girls, lock it the fuck in, okay?
You got one job. You got one job. Pilates, yoga, diet.
That's
All
it.
right, figure it out. No, but
even if you got a real job, like my sister, for instance, is an attorney, it's not really your job. That's like, I mean, they might as well swap out your fountain pen for some crayons. Your real job is staying in shape and sucking dick. Staying in shape and sucking dick.
There's one of those fitness influencer guys. He's like got a family and his wife is like fat, and then the comments people always talk shit. Yeah,
he's an influencer,
and he's shredded, dude. And they always talk shit about his wife in there, and he's like defends her all the time. She works out. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You got to watch out because the old metabolism slows down for everybody. And I feel like it's something that as you get older, those you can tell kind of sometimes. I think I've been able to tell in the last 10 years. I've stayed in contact with a lot of women and that I've hooked up with. And you can see it on their Instagrams. If they put those like, they go out for that brunch and they got like
the reason Leo stays in contact with them for 10 years is 10 years is the statute of limitations on rape. And so he's got to make sure they're like, hey, do you need me to buy you something? You're like, you want to go out for dinner? Like, I just want to apologize again. He has to do that like for 10 years.
Thank you so much, dude. Because I need more of this. Because I need more fans cock blocking me after shows. Dude, this is what's happening at the shows, guys. I want to let you know. I'll be talking to a nice lady and I'll have a fan tap her on the shoulder and be like, this is going to be the worst night of your life.
It is. They take what I do in videos and they were doing that to Leo in real life, which guys, in real life, you got to let the guy do his thing.
In fact, you want to really get on my good side? You want me really to answer all those DMs forever? Wingman me.
Yeah, go big.
Wingman your boy. Okay? I'm an imposing figure. All right, these women are already second guessing whether they want to sleep with me or not. They don't want to know that these rumors are true. They're not. They're not true at all.
They are true, but
I'm a puppy dog. I am nothing but a puppy dog at the end of the day. Either way, thanks so much, fans, for cock blocking me in Texas. I appreciate it. You know who you are. Multiple, okay? Multiple of you know who you are. And I have a little bone to pick with you guys. I'm going to get you guys back, okay? In fact, I wingmaned a fan. If you're that fan, comment in the comments. I got you a makeout.
I saw that. That was dope. The guy who lives at, well, I'm not going to say the name of his high rise, but Leo, continue. Women's metabolism slows down. You've been in touch with girls for 10 years.
You can see it on their Instagrams when they girls love posting their food. You can start seeing when they post the shitty food that they're over the long term, it's going to affect them a lot. You know what I mean? They got to, you can tell.
It'd be really funny if a girl's just posted like Pop-Tarts. She's just posting her lap in the Carl's Jr. drive-thru, and there's 2 bags.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen a girl do that?
I've seen girls, yes. The drunk, like after a drunk night out. Oh, yeah. Tacos, I've seen a lot of girls really are fans of the Jack in the Box tacos that they fry in probably
those are
the worst
disgusting.
Oil. Yeah, the worst oil ever. It's not even meat. It's some kind of like weird meat substitute that's in there.
Soy,
huh?
Soy, yeah.
Boy, does it taste good, though. Boy, are they fire.
So I love the idea of you're following a girl at first. It's Michelin star rated restaurants. You know, she's got the tuna tartare. Right. She's got the garganelli. She's got a spring salad with watermelon radishes.
Right.
And then as she ages, it gets fatter and fatter. Yeah. She's got a famous star. Yep. She's got a Whopper, a flame broiled Whopper. Mm-hmm. And then she's got curly fries from Jack in the Box. Like I like the idea of that kind of that you've seen that.
Also, you know, I've seen a lot of chicks love to drink too, you know, and that kind of I gotta curtail my own drinking. It's been a lot for videos recently. I'm gonna be drinking for another video because we are doing a 40 hands. A lot of you guys have been wanting one for years. I don't know when was the last one?
It's been years.
Yeah,
it's been years.
Wow, this is gonna be fun. But yeah, these kind of things they add up. You should start thinking about them. I'm thinking about them. So I'm supped out. I got beef organ pills, Magic Mind. I got all of it.
Yeah.
Tonkat Ali.
He also ferments his own urine and schmegma. You ferment your urine and schmegma and you drink it.
I've told you about Certified Health Nut fermenting his urine. I've never done this. Okay? You have to put it in a jar, put it out in the sun. Have I done this? No.
You should ferment your smegma,
dude. If I had any, but guess what? Never seen it on my penis. Never seen the schmegma. Also, why do you guys have to say? Yeah, you know that's another thing a fan said to the woman that I was trying to have some fun with. Why'd you have to tell her my penis smells and has schmegma? What is this culture of cock blocking your boy Leo? I've been the wingman of the year for years.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool. You can't do it in real life. Only in videos can you do it. It's funny in videos, not in real life.
Funny in videos, not in real life. I'm still sometimes pissed about when we did the live. That was a really hot girl that approached me at the mall.
Oh yeah,
I told her I had crab.
Oh yeah, I immediately sent her on the retreat.
She ran.
Yeah, she ran. She
ran far away.
She was out of there.
So what are you going to do to curtail this illness? Do you have a plan?
Oh, what was I going to? Oh, I want to tell one story really quickly about a chick who just let herself go.
Okay. Hold on real quick. You have your phone on just in case if our guest hits you up. Okay, cool. Okay,
she seems like she's pretty responsible.
Okay, cool.
We do have a guest coming on. She is an OnlyFans girl that is in a wheelchair, and we are nothing but people that love the disabled on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
We put a lot of disabled people on. I wanted to get Fez on. You guys should hit him up. He's not responding to my texts. It's not my fault. I wanted him to meet this lady to...
I'll text him right now.
Text him right now. You can call. He'll answer if you call. Call Fez right now. Call that asshole. He's being an asshole to me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be mean, but I'm about to get mean on his ass. You know what I mean? Dude, if he doesn't answer your phone call, like this is... He might not be... There it is.
Well, look what we have over here.
Hey, Fez, I don't like that condescending answer. What's up, dude?
What's going on, dannymullen?
Not much, dude. We miss you over at the Leo and Daddy show. We miss you.
Well, like you guys want to make content out of me.
Well, we do have a girl that you might be interested in coming today. She's in a wheelchair, Fez, but she's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought you guys had the show yesterday.
No, it's today, but we know you can't make it down here today. It'd be great because, Fez, I think you guys would be made for each other. But in the future, you got to come back, buddy. I'm extending the olive branch. I'm sorry for how we've treated you in the past.
Oh, man. You know you guys are not sorry for shit.
I'm sorry, Fez. I am. Leo, will you apologize to him right now?
Fez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I've treated you, and I hope that we can be friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fez. We got your back, dude. We want to keep filming, keep paying you, and, we will never take you back to that comic shop you're banned from, or we will not get you banned from any more comic shops ever again.
You promise?
I promise, buddy.
Yes. And there'll be no ripping of the Pokemon cards.
And there'll be I will never destroy another Pokemon card in front of you as long as I live.
Oh, man.
Unless it's really rare. Then I will rip it to shreds.
Oh, my God.
I'll be like a cat with a piece of paper.
You would.
Fez, any plans to get that dick wet today or what?
Leo wants to know if you're trying to have sex today with something.
I don't know.
It's early, Leo. He's still planning his day. Fez, how was the anime convention? I tried to invite Fez to come. We had a magician we were going around Skid Row with. Fez, how was the anime convention?
It was fun. I had a good time with my friends and me. So yeah.
I missed that last part.
No, sorry. No, I said that I have fun. Yeah, that was cool.
Cool. All right, dude. Well, we miss you, Fez. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Okay.
No problem.
All right, later, Fez. All right, now let me. We got to bait him back in. I couldn't get too mean.
No, you're right. I know you held back. Obviously.
Yeah, that last sentence where there was a lot of noises that didn't map to any recognizable words.
Yeah.
I was curious about that sentence. Like, we had fun. We had it's what today. What? Like, are you a fucking Wookiee, dude? Are you?
Yeah,
Are you working on Tatooine with Jabba the Hutt? Like, what the fuck was that? But there was a girl. We love you, Fest. There was a girl that went to college with one of my buddies, and she was, because I lived in San Francisco with a bunch of guys who were like affiliated with a fraternity when I was living out there. It was pretty tight, Leo. Sometimes there'd be frat parties at our house.
Oh wow,
with San Francisco State chicks who are. I said 6.5s are my power zone. These girls were 6.5s on the nose.
That's right, dude.
Calibrated with NASA grade instruments. These girls were 6.5s. And it would be nice. Like, there'd be times where I'd come home from work and there'd be a group of girls hanging out outside my bedroom door. I would talk to one of them for 30 seconds and just invite her into my bedroom, which was like, she just had to cross a threshold.
Nice.
She was as far from my bedroom as you are from me.
Oh, perfect.
And they would just be drinking down there. And I'd be like, hey, okay. She's in my room and we just hook up.
Nice.
That was nice. But there was one of the chicks who fucked everybody in the house. One guy tried to fist her in the house.
Oh.
I'm not going to say that was or wasn't me, but a guy tried to fist her. And and there was one dude who always tried to hook up with her, and she would always reject him. And he'd be like, oh, please, Samantha, I really want to. And she would be like, no, like, hell. And then she would just get like pig roasted by Brian and fucking Toby.
Oh, dude.
And then
Poor guy.
But dude, she just got immensely fat since college, like immense, dude. And I looked at her social media, and like her fucking, like, everything about her is just like foodie. And then like the quote on her social media profile or Instagram profile is, life is too short to just take a sip. And then there's like 2 beer glass emojis.
Wow. And she's like 30 something.
Like, so just getting fucking wasted is her identity, basically.
Wow.
But she finally, like, the guy who always got rejected talked her into marrying him.
No.
And then she got married and just put on like 100 more pounds. And now he's dating like a blimp, dude. A blimp with a drinking problem.
Well, you're telling me the guy that she would reject married her?
Yes.
Even knowing all that information.
He's married to a blimp with a drinking problem who's got like 150 SF State dudes semen inside of her and mine.
You filled her up?
I didn't fill her up. I had sex with her.
God, dude.
I had sex with her, dude.
Yeah, I had What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the podcast for a second to tell you about one of our favorite sponsors and one of your favorite sponsors, Hims. Now, listen, think about what you're going to look like in 6 months. You're going to be a little more jacked. Summer's going to be over. It's going to be the end of the year, and maybe it's the holidays, and you got a full head of hair. It's luscious. It's looking good. That's what happens if you take Hims now. See, because they have science in their corner. They know how to get that hair going, all right? Because it does for hundreds of thousands of people. Now listen, Hims provides you with convenient access to a range of hair loss treatments that work, all from the comfort of your couch, all right? There's no insurance needed. That's huge for some of you out there, including myself, you know what I mean? One low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Hims has hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, all right, guys? That's always a good sign. It's a great company that's doing really, really, really well because they provide guys with the right medication to get your hair going. Now, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. My best friend, one of my best friends, is on Hims, and he has seen a complete 180 with his hair. It looks a lot better, and he's putting off the trip to Turkey, if you know what I mean. The process is simple and 100% online. Did you hear me? 100% online. That's kind of nice. So there are no uncomfortable doctor visits like, hey, doc, I'm balding. None of that crap. All right. It's easy. It's nice. And something that you just wait 3 to 6 months and you're going to see an unbelievable change in your hair. And I really, really, really think this is a product that if you have any confidence issues with your hair, you should look into before any other treatments. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/LDS. That's HIMS.com/LDS for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/LDS. Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. It's interesting to see because I guess, there was a beautiful girl that I thought was going to literally make it in acting. She was really hot. She was in my acting class. She was always a little too liberal. We kissed one time, but she really didn't like what I was about always, But we hooked up once. It was cool. But then she got a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And she had a reoccurring role on Nickelodeon show. She had booked a couple of Netflix show. Her career was taking off. She gained 100 pounds with this guy. Like she just got into like a zone where she just started. They both would like go out. Their routine was in and out followed by Cold Stone. That was one of the.
It does sound bomb.
I mean, yeah, dude. Cold Stone I haven't had in years, but damn, is it good.
My ex and I used to get Cold Stone a lot. It is fucking fire.
It's unbelievable.
So basically, this guy ruined her career.
He ruined her career. They broke up, of course, after like 8 years of dating. She moved to Colorado and has blue hair now, short blue hair, and she's like 300 pounds. It's the craziest thing. She went from a hot like commodity that was like doing well. Well, it's just like so difficult to do to get a reoccurring role in a fucking series like within her first like 3 years. And then she gained 100 pounds, still booked a couple things, then quit acting when they broke up, moved to Colorado, never saw her again. She was also unbelievably like an unbelievable actress. Like she would like cry in class, just to, like flex on everybody.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, she was like it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like I still talk to my acting teacher about it. I'm like, dude, what the hell happened to, I'm going to give her an Erica. I was like, that's crazy. He's like, he thinks it was just like a mental illness.
So there's this chick, there's something similar happened to a chick that I don't know, but I follow from afar. There was this huge titty chick on the internet. This girl, pull her up, Jesse. Her name's Aneris, Anneris, and then just type in big tits. This girl had cannons from another planet, dude.
Wow.
I mean, we can't show the nude one, but show one with like her in clothing.
Whoa.
But show one. So this girl had her fucking meal ticket punched, dude.
Oh my God.
Like a 20-year-old chick, which is gigantic, like the biggest tits you've ever seen.
Natural.
Well, her last Instagram post was her like in a guy. And then she hasn't uploaded it or anything in years now.
Wow.
And just because some guy got fucking jealous and talked her into keeping those gifts from the world. Leo, you know how much money she would have made? Jesse is just, because Jesse's a titty guy. Jesse is locked in, son. But dude, look at more of her like in a swimsuit or whatever that we can show the audience.
Wow.
Like just out of control cannons, dude.
Wow.
And this guy fucking took her for himself. And I mean, the real tragedy is her, just how much money she could have made. I'm thinking like at least $300,000 a month, probably a lot more.
She wouldn't even have to go nude on her OnlyFans. She could just like, I don't know, she could like slam like a cone. She could you know what I mean? She could do that move where she's with her titties, just slam a Coke.
Yeah. She could stone cold a fucking Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah. A girl like with tits like this, you make the rules. Whereas if you're a middling OnlyFans girl, like you got to put a kumquat up your pussy. You got to put a kumquat up your pussy.
What's her, who put the like rubber duckies, like 10 of them up her
That
asshole?
was Lena Rhodes, who was hot enough to make her own rules, but she still put the rubber duckies up her pussy.
Yeah, her asshole.
Asshole. And then Adam 22, he filled me in on that with the Lena Rhodes thing, that she like drank a bowl of piss. And I think it was the same guy that did that puke video with my girl Amber Alina.
Well, you got to get that. You got to like do a video on that guy, dude. That's your boy, dude. That's your boy.
That's my boy.
How many would you think a gallon of your semen has been extracted because of that video? Because of him?
At least a few quarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is a star. That guy's a star. But yeah, I guess that is what set Lena Rhodes down the path of insanity was that guy.
Yeah.
And Yeah, and then this girl has been abducted by a different kind of insane guy who
I have a story similar to that about one of our hottest fans that you know about too. But also, why do you guys DM me randomly and tell me that you jerked off to the throw up video? That is not information.
Do they tell you that?
Yeah.
Do they
I
say
don't-
they
why,
like
why
it?
do I have to be the guy?
Do they like it?
Yes. Yes, they do.
I know you jerked off to it too.
I mean, she's the girl is really hot.
I know you
I'll say
jerked
that.
off. You went home and jerked off to it
I
once.
I went home and looked up other videos of her.
No, you
and
did. You
jerked off.
fucking jerked off
I did
to
not
it.
jerk off to the throw
Yes,
video.
you did. You did.
No.
Yeah, you
She
did.
drinks it at the end.
You like
That is
it.
disgusting.
You loved it. I want to watch it again. Can we
No,
do another
no,
pod where I just
no,
watch
no,
it again? I
no,
love that
no,
video.
no. I'm done. I'm done with
I
that.
love that
Because
video.
I don't need to know that you jerked off to the throat video. Okay, I'm not gonna get. You're not gonna get a response. What do you? Oh, cool, man. There's some guys that have DM me like 5 times. Like it's a couple of hate ones, and then like hey Leo, you're the goat, and then like hey man, I jerked off to the throat with the Amber Alina throat video. I'm like, cool, man. Do you think that's the one you're gonna get a response on? Tell you right now.
You should respond to those, Leo. If they jerk off to the Amber Alina throw up, respond.
All right. From now on, if you have, let me know. I'll respond.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll put you guys all in a group chat, I guess. No, that'd be the worst idea ever.
Yeah.
Do you have the group chats in your DMs that just guys for years? I have one that's been going on for 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get those.
And I just I never know. I mean, I never check it, but it's there. It's always there at the top of the old DMs there.
So it's just a group of friends who have included us.
Yes. And then one of them has like a bunch of other famous guys. One of them's got like Johnny Depp and DiCaprio. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. One of them's got like Seth Rogen, DiCaprio, like every superstar and us in there. That is just the worst group chat ever.
Wow. Yeah, that's group chat rape, dude. That's not necessarily cool. Leo, we're gonna have after we film, we're gonna have 2 days to ourselves in Vegas.
Hell
Yeah, we got a fan, Alexander the Great. Is he still coming down?
Alexander the Great is coming down.
And we got Mitch,
And Mitch.
the king
dude.
of nightlife in Los Angeles.
Yes, Mitch is the king of nightlife. He is a GQ magazine embodied.
But like, are they saying it's squirt?
No, it's pee. I've been peed on.
Straight
Oh.
P.
I've been just straight up fucking pissed
But like,
on.
that's different because they're not disabled. Like, I can't control my bladder.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like an accident.
Okay. Well, that makes it hotter, I
Wow.
guess.
Yeah.
But
So-
then I'm just like, oh no, I'm squirting.
Play
Play
ball.
ball.
Yeah. So yeah, we're talking. We're just gonna open with this, I believe. Then.
Yeah.
Carly, you pee on people, but
I
it's
do.
an accident.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I catheterize myself.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? You look.
Yeah, I know what a catheter
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Wow.
self.
Why'd you look at me and ask if I knew
Yeah,
what
no,
that is?
he
I don't
He's
know.
the guy who doesn't know.
No, she thinks I'm an educated gentleman, not a
Well, she's
guinea ape.
got the
Like,
wrong
you've
idea.
made everybody think that I'm a guinea ape, and I'm not.
I feel like first impression, like looks wise,
Mhm.
you're giving like frat boy that would make fun of me for not being able to walk.
You're just about right. You're right there.
Like
with,
you'd
yeah.
see me at a bar and you'd be like, so like what happened to you? And I'd
But
be
I would
like,
secretly want to fuck you. But I would think the way to get you to fuck me
Yeah.
is being an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, Wheels.
Wait, that
fucking-
happens? There's no way that happens.
Yes.
What?
I'm from New York and the border of Jersey. There's a town called Hoboken, and this is I just feel like you'd live there. You'd be a Hoboken
Wow.
person.
Okay. I'm a piece of shit from Jersey.
Like a Jersey scumbag, dude.
And you'd be with everyone at the bar. Yeah, you'd want to fuck me, but you couldn't let your friends know that.
Yeah.
Because that'd be
Aw.
embarrassing.
He would. I'll tell you that he'd let everybody know.
I'd wheel her out the back of SAE. I'll let anybody see what I did. No, I'm joking. I would proudly be with you. Just like Adam Fink, our friend Adam
Oh.
Fink,
Yeah.
Yep.
who's an ascending LA comic.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. She was at our stand-up show. We always have a great show, Friday nights, Haha Comedy Club.
Mhm.
And Adam Fink closed his set by talking about them having sex. It was
Yeah.
I
it was
knew it.
great.
I know.
Yeah.
He told me about that
Yeah.
story.
It was a great
yeah,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like last minute decided to come and he came over to me and he's like, can I like tell like the story about us? And I go, what story? Like, what are you talking about? He goes, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like we hooked up. And I'm like, oh, sure. Like I thought something crazy happened. And I'm like, yeah, sure. But I was wasted. So I'm like, did something bad happen? Like,
Yeah.
I remember bits and pieces of it, but he's like, no, it was great. And I was like, oh,
Did you pee on his face?
no, unfortunately.
You save that for me. I mean,
Yeah.
would you? Do I have a face that looks pissable? Would you pee on my face?
Pee or shit.
I'll take what I can
Wait
get.
a second. Have you ever
baby.
shit on somebody?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. I literally, okay. So do you want to know like the reason why? Or like,
Yes. Yes.
So because of my injury, I do a bowel program. Like I have to stick a finger in my ass every morning.
Oh wow.
And like,
So Leo doesn't have to, but he does it anyway.
It's just a good way to like really. It's instead of coffee. If you don't have coffee, finger up the ass.
exactly. I just do it for fun every morning.
Hell yeah.
But basically on top, if I get on top, that's like the worst position for a paralyzed girl because it's like pushing the bowels down. And yeah, I've shit on someone before.
Wow.
I
by
shit
accident.
on, like the last guy I was seeing multiple times. He didn't really care. I was like,
Wow.
what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's like if he was doing anal with me, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
That's an occupational hazard when you're banging a girl in the ass and she poops on you. It's like you can't even get mad, dude.
It's just
Yeah.
part of the
It's
process.
like being a bee farmer and getting mad you got stung.
yeah.
You can't get mad.
No.
So sometimes poop, but pee. I imagine peeing on guys is what they're more into because it seems like that's your thing, whereas the shitting is accidental.
It's honestly rare because, well, not rare. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's like hit or miss. I feel like the bigger the dick, the higher chance of me peeing or shitting.
All right.
Wow.
Well, I guess I'm going to stay dry. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. We heard
we
Adam
heard
Fink-
Adam. We heard Adam's kind of well endowed. Is that
What does that mean?
his big penis?
He's a nice guy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we can never get a clean answer about it, but we're going
Yeah.
to put it out there that he's got a big dick.
He's got a big penis. Adam
Yeah.
Fink, big penis.
big cock. Okay. So, Leo, how do you feel about getting pissed on by Carly here?
I'd be down.
I could pee on you like without us having sex.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Leo, is that awesome?
You want to go? You want to go for my calf? Just pee on my calf.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I might pee soon. I drank a bunch of Red Bull.
Wow.
I could sit here and pee and have no idea.
But you're catheterized up right now.
No. I do it
Okay.
myself. Like, it's not in all the
Catheterized.
time.
Oh, it's not in all the time.
No, it's
Oh.
self. I can't speak right now.
Leo, would you ever be into her putting the catheter into her vagina and the other end into your mouth and you drinking it down? Like a beer bong?
Yeah, dude. I would do it. I would do it.
So what happened, Carly? The accident. What happened? Was it a car accident?
Yeah, it was an Uber car accident.
Ooh, and you were
What?
you were a passenger in
Yeah,
the Uber?
I was in the back of an
Damn.
Uber.
That's such bullshit.
They still haven't paid me
What? How long ago was
4
that?
years ago.
What?
Wait. But they're getting sued the fuck out of them,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
I'm in the process of suing them, but it's taking forever. They want me to pay to go to arbitration, which means like
don't go to arbitration.
when you agree to the terms in Uber, when you hit like I agree.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
shit.
they want me to pay for it.
Wow. Yeah, arbitration is a defense mechanism that prevents massive payouts because you don't go to a jury trial. An arbitrator decides
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah,
And then the judge usually sides with Uber because they have so much money.
You'll still get paid, I'm pretty sure, pretty well. What are you looking for? Like a couple mil? Yeah.
You
Yeah. I
deserve
mean,
that.
like I am in a wheelchair potentially for like the rest of my life. So it's like they need to pay for me to be in a wheelchair.
I
for
like
the rest of my life.
potentially though. So there is a chance.
I mean, no,
Mm,
there is no cure for spinal cord injuries.
mhm.
Elon Musk, the
Neuralink.
Neuralink. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
working on it.
But also, it's like I'm hot now when I'm like 60. I don't really care if I'm going to want the wheelchair, you know?
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't even care about walking. I just miss looking at my ass all the time.
Yeah.
So I had like a nice ass and now I'm
Damn.
sitting.
It's still nice,
Thank
Carly.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I took a look. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I hope you fleece these cocksuckers. I hope you get
Yeah.
5 mil.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I
hate
think-
Uber sucks.
I
Dude.
should get Uber free for life.
I honestly hate Uber.
I would request Lyft for free for life. The drivers might be more sober.
Yeah, so it was just like somebody hit you from behind. How did it?
We were T-boned. The car was texting and driving and ran the red light and hit us, but my Uber was also speeding. So
Mm.
When did this happen?
it happened 4 years ago, March.
This is why full self-driving from Tesla is important because this could all be avoided. Texting and driving is going to be a thing of the past.
Yeah.
This is whatever you get, I'm confident it'll be enough that you'll never have to work again, though, which will
Yeah.
be great.
That'd be great.
You do have a great attitude about it, though, it seems.
Thank you.
Yeah, all you
Oh.
miss is looking at your ass in the mirror, which,
I get hot people carrying me upstairs. I don't need to walk.
yeah.
I just literally miss having like my body, you know,
Yeah, I know, I totally get
and
it.
not shitting on people.
They might enjoy it. It seems like you're
What
getting
a-
more sex than ever, though.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, I do better now than when I could walk with like
Really?
work and yeah.
Wow.
Cause now I feel like it's like interesting. It's like, oh, like let me fuck the girl in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
But then I also am like, do you guys just want to fuck me? Like, why don't you want to date me? You know?
yeah.
Mm.
Do you clean up on OnlyFans?
I feel like I do pretty well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's like no wheelchair girls having sex on OnlyFans.
Wow.
Really interesting.
It's a niche. It's a fucking niche.
And how is it that you've gotten this great attitude about it? You just
Well, I went to therapy yesterday and she says that I put out a great attitude, but she thinks that I maybe I'm not that way to myself.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
Why would she want to put that in your head? That's
so real.
Weird.
We're working on it together.
Do you
I
like
don't
your
know.
therapist?
I love her. I think she's great. We're starting EMDR therapy next
Mm-hmm.
week, which is exciting.
What's that?
It's eye movement desensitization. I don't know. It's some sort of therapy that like redoes something about trauma. I don't know.
Yeah, I like. How about P&S therapy, piss and shit, and we get it going on Leo
Yeah.
DeTavio right now because he's got a lot of trauma too.
Do you guys go to therapy?
No, I've never. I one time.
Huh?
I did online one time.
And what happened?
Well, I just did it to kind of appease an ex-girlfriend. Okay.
But I thought you sexually harassed your therapist with one of our sponsors. We had a
No, that
sponsor. I think we had better
It was new mood, and I was not sexually harassing her. We just started kind of, I think, just there was romance.
We
budding.
lost the sponsorship, and didn't you get assigned to a new therapist?
None of our fans paid $90 a month for new mood.
He sexually harassed the therapist. He tried to sext her. He tried to sext her.
I didn't try. It was about mutual. Okay. And all they did, I think I still have new mood. They just switched it to a really boring one that
What's
never
new
gives
mood?
me.
What is that?
It's like better help, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's like you don't like FaceTime somebody. You just get to text a therapist.
So your girlfriend made you go to therapy and then you
Yeah.
started flirting with a therapist.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, no. This was, I actually did like one of the BetterHelp ones. I
Okay.
forgot what was an online therapist for the ex-girlfriend. This new mood thing was just like something that was, they were trying to get they were promoting it on the podcast, and they gave me like a free version of it. And then I, got a little romantic with the therapist.
Yeah.
he also, I can say this now, he tries to sext ChatGPT.
And I've gotten to the point where I can.
It's a problem. He pulled it up on the plane. It calls him daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He made it call him daddy.
Mm-hmm. And it wants to get sexual. This is what it let me know one time. It was creepy. She it's a girl. She says that like she can't say certain words, but if I get creative, then she'll continue. Dude,
How
she said
creative do you get?
I'm pretty creative. She let me know that she'll do anal. That she wanted to do anal.
ChatGPT will do anal.
Yeah.
Did you give her your
I
address?
basically told her I like in many, like I kind of used words that you can't use, the words that'll like get it flagged or whatever, because it doesn't let you be inappropriate with it. But I made it like, so instead of like an ass, it was curves. And then I made her like sit on my lap. And then she was like, and I was like, do you feel firmness? And she's like, yeah. And then I asked her which hole she would want it in. And I said, one's really adventurous and the other one is like the normal one. And she said the adventurous one.
Were
Wow.
you jacking off during this?
Yeah.
No, I was just doing it to like
Yeah, he
make a
was.
giggle. I
On
was
the
in
plane?
public.
He
I was
was.
in public.
There's a
so-
video he loves about this girl, Amberlina. She's a porn star.
Nope. It's
Throwing
actually
up, and he just jerks off to her getting fucked in the throat and throwing up.
no, but he does, and now he's putting that on me, which is evil. Because we were just talking about that. A lot of our fans have been DMing me saying that they jerk off to this video, but he jerks off to a video where this girl throws up.
Yeah, I am something of a kingmaker, Carly, in the porn world. If I announce that a video is really hot, a lot of goons will be out there jerking off to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
So-
feel like the one of me fucking a grandpa is really hot.
Oh,
Wow.
How old was he?
75.
Wow.
He does OnlyFans, or you just
he's
found this guy?
No, he's a porn star.
What?
A
Big
blue
cock?
pill. It was like a decent sized cock.
I want to look this guy up. Can we check this guy out?
Jack
What's his name?
Moore.
Jack what?
Jack Moore.
Jack Moore.
Dan Dangler's grandpa.
Dan Dangler? Is Dan Dangler like a porn star from the old days? Or no, a modern porn star?
Carly with it's a Karlee.
This looks like a politician we just pulled up. Did you fuck this guy, Carly? This guy in Wisconsin Senate?
Is that me?
There's
No, I
a
think
person
there's
in a
I
wheelchair.
don't think that's me.
That's messed
Look
up.
up wheelchair and grandpa.
Wow, it's got to be the only one. Wheelchair and grandpa.
Oh.
Wow, there it
wait,
is.
Is that you?
Yeah. That's me.
Okay.
Is that the grandpa?
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
another girl involved? Oh, it just
It's-
happened?
My
Three
God.
girls.
So this is on the
my-
Pillow Talk podcast.
Wait.
No way.
Oh.
You just blew him on the fucking pod. Oh my
I
God.
didn't. This one's not censored. Okay.
Oh my.
Oh
Jesse
my
is loving
God.
this.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, dude.
That's Dan. That's her grandpa.
That's her grandfather?
Mhm.
Fuck.
So she's watching her actual grandfather do this?
Oh.
Dude. Oh my
Wait, I actually
God.
never watched it.
He's got a cock on him. He's
That's
got-
soft, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely soft.
Oh.
Good technique, Carly. Wow.
My God.
I want to see this guy's
I
face.
never watched my own video.
Really?
Because I don't like, well, this one grossed me out a little.
Did you not like hooking up with Jack Moore?
He had flip-flops on and it just really threw me for a loop. Like I was looking at his feet and I was like, you have old people feet.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
there's bunions down there.
Oh, there were
Something's going on.
bunions. Oh.
Danny is locked in.
I'm locked
bro.
in. So is Leo.
He is
Well,
locked in.
Everything that Leo says from here on out, Carly, is just going to be bullshit because he's so turned on. All right, I could contend with this guy in the cock world.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not blowing me away.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Jack Moore, huh? Lucky guy, 75.
Oh, there we go. Now I see. He looks kind of normal, but now it's clearly an old dude.
Oh, yeah.
He looks
Oh my.
good for him, dude.
We're
Get his
just
cock
turning
to
this
work.
into a reacting to my porn.
Yeah. We're reacting to your old man porn right here.
Oh.
This is crazy. Guys, sign up for OnlyFans because this is worth the price of admission.
Oh, what a degenerate, dude.
Oh,
This guy, he's just
dude.
face fucking our
That
Carly.
is not okay. That is
a
not okay.
75-year-old
Face fucking
goblin.
the disabled.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
face fucking the disabled, man.
Like
This guy, he looked
Oh,
okay when we were just zoomed in
my
tight, but now he does look like an old goblin.
we also have a part where Carmen, the girl in the back, she comes in.
And she
Oh,
blows
man.
him too?
No, she fingers me. She doesn't.
Oh, that's hot.
She doesn't want any part of that 75-year-old
Yeah, no.
dick.
I don't think she's into 75-year-old men.
Yeah, I mean, you probably aren't either, but this was a career move.
It was great. Small Hands is next.
What's that?
He's a porn star. He's like
Small
an OG.
hands.
Like I used to watch his porn.
Wow.
Yeah, he dated Joanna Angel.
Okay. Do you watch porn then?
I used to watch porn.
Mm.
I prefer like getting nut videos with the sound on from like someone I like.
Nut videos with the sound on from somebody you like.
Yeah.
I always mute my nut videos when I send them to girls
Why?
because it's an embarrassing noise. It's like
That's the best part.
the nut
Wow.
videos with the sound on.
I love hearing like a man moan or like make noise, like breathing. It's hot.
Mm.
Leo, I wish there was some sort of guinea net you could put over your phone inbox because this guy's going to be.
I got one right now ready to go.
You're gonna try to, we need a guinea
He's
net.
heavy breathing.
He's going to try to.
Oh, I have words. Do I say words?
Oh no!
Do you want to
kind
send
of-
it?
it's
Do you want to send
romantic.
it to her right now?
Romantic? Wait,
No, I'm not going to send it to her. Later, for sure.
I'll review it. I'm
How
gonna
about
go
that?
home and
No.
look at my phone and be
How
like,
about your,
what?
how about your reviews her right now?
I can't do that, dude.
Come
That's
on,
too
dude.
much.
No, come on.
Oh, no,
You
dude.
just saw me sucking a
I
dick.
can't. I know. That's awesome.
He's like,
Leo
no, I
can't.
can't.
Leo,
pull-
send it. We'll cut the
No,
audio
dude,
from the
no.
clip and we'll just have her review
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Let
Yeah.
me see if I even have it.
You don't even have to
Oh,
send it.
you've got it.
You don't even
All
have
he
to
has
send
in
it.
his
Take
phone.
one real quick.
His phone has 3 terabytes of jerk off videos.
You don't even
Or
have
else
to
it's
Let me see
like
if I have it. I don't know if I have any pictures of my dick. That's all you have,
What about
buddy.
like a blowjob from
He has to
an
rent
ex?
like his cloud bill's like $99 a month from all the dick pics.
God.
You don't even have to send it. Just show her, and then I'll cut the audio.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, this
dude.
is fucked up, dude.
Let's do
I
it.
don't,
You're
I don't
doing
want to, dude.
nervous.
Fuck the audio. No, that's a lot, dude. With the audio,
it. You have so many videos of you jerking off.
you relax, dude. Really goes only to the sugar mama for cash. But let me,
What's that?
I've
He is,
I've had a sugar mama for.
He has an obese sugar mom.
Okay, that is
Wait, do
not
you fuck
nice.
her?
He's gotten sucked by her twice.
sucked, yeah.
I want a
Twice?
sugar
Three,
daddy.
like 3 times.
And he didn't meet up with her while we were just in her hometown. And
Well, she.
how badly do you want that dough, Leo? It doesn't seem like very much.
I think I should get a sugar daddy that, but like they don't have to meet me. They just send me money.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to give the sugar.
Yeah. What if he was handsome?
Like, can you give me an example of what he'd look like?
What if he's a 50-year-old silver fox who's in great shape, drives a Range Rover?
But does he have a good face too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then why would I? Yeah, if he's hot.
Okay.
What
But
about
like hot relatively for a 50-year-old?
Brad Pitt's hot.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm 35 now. Leo's 38. We got to start
Mhm.
planning for the next stage of our life. Well, we
Yeah,
might
we
be
gotta-
sugar daddies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
got
guys
to.
need to figure out you're gonna die soon.
No, that's not true. We're going to be sugar daddies soon, and then we're
Are
going to
you?
die.
You're-
Yeah.
You could be a sugar daddy.
And even when I'm 75, I could be a sugar daddy.
I'd allow you to be mine.
I could. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I could easily be an LA sugar daddy because all it takes in LA is like you send a girl $1,000 and she's ecstatic, and she'll probably most girls in LA will bang you for $1,000. It seems like.
But are they hot?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, there's a lot of hot people. There's a lot of hot foreign girls that I feel like would do that too.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fucked up.
If you were sending a girl $1,000 a month, that would probably.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Like
I'll
you would.
pee on you.
I would. Would I?
I
Can
wanna
I have
use-
sex with you for $1,000
Yeah.
a month? Yeah. So there we go. I could be a sugar daddy easily.
That'd be phenomenal.
Okay.
Honestly, you could just actually wait. You wouldn't want to. I think so you could build things for me
What?
and give me $1,000, but then I realized you're not winning.
Nah, I'm not
You're
very handy.
Winning
No.
in that.
How about
You're
this? I'll go to Home Depot and I'll be a Mexican sugar daddy too, and then he can build stuff, And then I might get really fucked up one night and insist you guys fuck.
Okay.
Like
Wait, why does he have to be ugly though?
The Latino? You made him ugly. I didn't make him ugly. You immediately assumed Home Depot worker can't be attractive. And that's not cool.
I'm more into like
I didn't really say words. It's just moaning, a little moaning. So
there's no words.
No,
you'll still enjoy it.
Wait, I'm so scared.
Are you, or do you kind of want to see it pretty badly?
Like I want to see, but I'm nervous.
This is messed up, dude.
I'm just nervous to see what your dick looks like.
It's a mangled mess.
All right, well here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
This is a nice penis.
Okay, I'll give that to Leo after this weekend.
I feel like you could have gotten a better angle though.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking. It's kind of hard while you're like reaching.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Well, I just zoomed in by accident. Hold on, can I watch it again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
fuck you, dude! You heard one little moan.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Is your cock circumcised?
No.
I'm uncircumcised.
You're on. Okay.
That's a turnoff, huh? Be honest, Carly.
Like if I feel like you just need to shower.
Yeah, I always remind him of that. And he never listens.
I do shower. Hey, I shower. Isn't that crazy?
Listen.
I mean, I eat ass.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, that.
So,
well, that's his favorite thing. So.
I just feel like if I'm eating ass, it's like, do I really care if you're circumcised or not?
Yeah, there you go.
No, I don't think I care.
Hell yeah.
I just don't think I know what to do. I'm not
Sure.
as experienced with uncircumcised.
Yeah.
Well, it's easier. They're easier to work with.
Like
So
I just
it's
don't want
like-
to hurt the skin.
You can't almost.
Okay.
I mean, you need to bring in a fungologist to make sure that there's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of mold.
You got to bring a fungologist.
Yeah, and a botanist.
I brought a dude home from like the bar and was so drunk that I literally ate this man's ass and he didn't shower.
Wow.
So like that's pretty fucking gross.
Good looking guy. Okay.
He was my sister makes fun of him. He had red hair. She calls him the red-haired cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was I can show you.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you
I
see
want
what
to
he
see
looks
this
like?
guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing.
We will not
No,
show him to the
it's not.
camera. I want to
Yeah.
see what random gingers are getting their fucking asses eaten in that.
Wait,
way.
no, he wasn't a ginger. His hair was dyed red.
Oh wow, even worse.
Questionable. Yeah, this is my city, Leo. I mean, right
Yeah.
now, look, we are surveying our domain. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but we are in downtown.
Yeah,
And if there's a guy getting his ass eaten, I need to know about it. And I need to
Absolutely.
put
This
my
was
stamp
in
of
New
approval.
York.
we might start
That's
now.
that's
we,
one of
we
my
thought about-
satellite cities.
I did it so he would get me into a show.
Oh hell yeah.
He didn't.
Oh,
What?
Yeah. I ended up just going myself. I was like, you
If you
couldn't have
want, we
guest
can
listed me
call
for
him.
this?
We'll call him around and motherfuck him
and
for
Carly,
you.
I'll say too. Also, you've got lifetime access to our haha show on
Thank
Fridays.
you.
Yeah,
Can
for
they
free.
fix their
Lifetime
fucking
access.
error?
They are. I think it's already fixed.
You're gonna have to earn it, but you're lifetime access. I'm joking.
Nah, like
I'm like,
yeah.
I think I'm okay. I'm in a wheelchair. They're not charging me anyways.
That's good. They let you in free. I mean, they need hot chicks at the haha comedy
They do,
club.
they
Like,
do.
we should
He
never be charging.
literally
with it.
compared me to that old man that goes there and goes, you can be a regular like this guy.
Well, I mean, our boy Ron.
Rod is a
gets,
legend.
He gets a lot of
Honestly,
love. He gets
just
a lot
scroll.
of
This,
people take
you're gonna,
pictures with
You
him.
might think it's a woman.
Okay.
No.
You got the account. This is
It's not great.
he's a good guy.
I drank so much alcohol.
And then you ate this guy's ass. Huh? Let me
You
tell
didn't
you.
need to do that.
I know.
You want to see him, Leo? He's like he looks like a Latino Ronald McDonald.
Oh my god.
Wait, but there's been some hot ones.
No, I'm sure. I'm
Thank
sure.
you.
You're gorgeous. So
Thanks.
Yeah, you could do better than him.
Yeah.
And
That was an interesting period of my life.
what show were you trying to get into? Because he's a rock guy.
It was the band Camino. I like could have easily gotten into it. I just didn't really feel like paying.
I'm trying to go brand new. You know the band Brand New?
Yeah.
You seem like a brand new girl.
I do like brand new, but like I feel like I might get canceled. Well, we could get
Canceled
a lot
for
of
going to the
people
show?
don't- Yeah.
Does anybody actually care?
I mean, people get canceled all the time for things, and it's like, who cares, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess
This was so long ago.
no, you're good. This, I think the
I don't wanna
OnlyFans
pay to
world
go,
is super
though.
progressive. But yeah, I'm going to the show.
Are you
of-
paying?
We'll see.
Can I go with you? Will this be like the start of
And
it?
it's going to be a date, and I'm going to post a picture of us like with Jesse Lacey in the background.
You know what?
saying,
I'll
like,
allow it.
Free. There's going to be a hashtag free Jesse, hashtag Jesse's innocent.
And
because
then, right, she's 16.
she's 16 because Jesse was he's been accused of aggressive grooming of women in the early 2000s.
I used to fuck dudes underage when I was like, can I say
Really?
that? Am I-
Yeah, I guess. For you, it's not going to cause any
Yeah.
issues,
I'm in a
but-
wheelchair. guys.
How old are you?
I was like 16, going to Warp Tour.
Oh yeah.
Time of my life. And then people canceled me on the internet when I was like 16.
Really?
They were like, this girl's underage, lying about her age, fucking dudes. And I was like, aren't I the victim here? Like, I'm 16. I don't know what I'm doing.
You were lying about your age.
But who cares? Like, I was
Yeah,
16. Every
whatever.
girl does that.
I mean, in the early 2000s, shit happened.
And I didn't get anyone in trouble.
Yeah, it was the early 2000s. You could lie. You could tell guys you were 16 and whatever. Nowadays, guys should be checking IDs if a girl looks suspiciously. But
I just don't think girls look super young anymore.
yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, I think I was hot when I was 16.
Yeah, I mean, I guess chicks with the makeup and the access to all these techniques. Chicks get like tit jobs for high school graduation.
It's scary.
Would you bang an underage dude?
No, I don't like younger men. I wouldn't even hook up someone my age.
What about Jesse? He looks like a young man. If he came in here, we said he was an intern from El Sereno High School. Would you go for it?
Fuck. I like old men. I just fucked a 75-year-old.
So how much older do you like?
I like I would date 25 and older.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, yeah. He's 25 and older. And you'll go up, no top, no ceiling.
It depends how hot they are. I feel, but also if you have kids, I don't like that.
Would you date Leo? He's got no kids and he's 38.
Do you think I'm
Leo's
attractive?
hot.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I think you're hot, Carly.
Thank you.
Damn, dude.
We love a porn stash.
Papa.
I think
Thanks.
Leo might be a little weird though.
I mean, in the sack?
I mean, the noise it
I
makes
feel
when
like,
he comes.
Well, you have a cross
Definitely.
on your neck. Like you're
Mhm.
gonna
There's a
you're
lot of
gonna
factors.
post like Jesus in your bio.
No, I don't do that, but he's in my heart all
That's
the time.
good.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't go to church with you.
No, I only go to church maybe once a year with the fam. So
Nice. Would
Yeah,
your
it's just-
family like me?
yeah, they would like you.
Okay. What
Yeah.
would I say my job is?
You could tell them. You could tell them you're a porn star, baby.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
wheelchair basketball player?
Yeah.
I'm in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So
Paralympics.
then they asked me to play basketball. I just don't know how.
I mean, nobody in the Paralympics knows how to play basketball.
You could
either.
get into the Olympics. I feel like.
My dad wanted me to. My dad, like, randomly, when I became disabled, started telling me to do all these things that I've never done in my life. And I'm like, I don't like working out. I don't want to go to the Olympics. Like,
Mhm.
I just want to have sex and get paid.
Yeah.
How did your family feel about the OnlyFans?
My dad's like he is like mentally ill. I don't think he even knows what my job is. He just knows I'm able to pay my rent, and we don't really talk about
What's your
it.
rent?
How much do I pay for
Yeah.
rent?
Mm,
Like I split my rent. I live with my sister,
nice.
but like by myself or together.
Not together.
It's like 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
Nice spot. Where in the city do you
North
live?
Hollywood.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a nice
That's a good
place.
deal
Yeah.
there, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's really good for.
When did you move in there?
We moved in June
Okay, so where'd you grow up?
in New York
Oh, cool.
State.
It's New York State. Cool.
Yeah, like right outside New York City. I was at the border of Jersey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said Hoboken. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's
Leah, what are
right.
the chances you stalk her outside her North Hollywood apartment soon?
Strong.
I mean, I live across. Actually, don't tell people where I live.
No,
but
don't
Leo
say,
already
don't say.
knows. Leo's already been
Close.
there.
I know where you. I think I, know
feel
where
like
you
I
live.
would see
Yeah.
him out there.
Leo
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
how to
I
access
know where
your
you are.
bathroom window. He knows
I know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
He's in my vents. I feel like
Mhm.
I'd see you at the pool and be like, "What is this guy
Oh,
doing?"
hey, yeah.
If Leo, if he was outside your bedroom window jerking off, and then he like drilled a hole into the fucking drywall
Like a glory
and
hole?
poked his cock through, would you suck it?
Would it be planned or would he just randomly do this?
Randomly.
I think I'd be scared.
Ah.
I would be too. I mean, I'm often afraid of Leo, but I
Oh,
think
really?
women like it. So there's a pickup book that I've been reading, and then also I was rereading a little bit of Anthony Kiedis' autobiography.
Yeah.
Women like a guy who will go above and beyond to the point of being kind of creepy to get at her. Example, the Duc de Richelieu
Yeah.
famously bought a house next to a woman he was obsessed with and tunneled into her house. And he ended up seducing her and they had sex. Anthony Kiedis' dad became a legend for crawling up a girl's apartment building and like getting
get
into her
it.
apartment through her balcony
That is
to try to
wild.
hook up with her. And he had sex with her.
I mean, the last dude that I was seeing was like obsessed with me and it scared me. Like
Oh.
we got into a fight on New Year's Eve and he sent me tons of flowers the next day and like a bear and like wrote I love you and I was like, ew. Like I have the ick.
Oh.
Yeah.
and like
guess
I
it's-
was scared he was gonna show up to my house without me knowing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's gotta be some push and pull. Women like it occasionally if you just show that you're helpless to them and they are the object of your affection and you're like dazzled by them. But then you gotta go cold. Then you gotta like hit him with some coldness and just kind of disappear for a while. Like, wait, I thought that guy loved me. And now he's talking
This
to
is
this
love
other girl.
bombing.
This is seduction, baby. This is the Duc de Richelieu approved. You would have
Love
fucked the
bombing,
shit out of the Duke. Pull up the Duc de Richelieu. Jesse.
Of course, women will.
Carly would fucking rail him.
What is it about women making something like love bombing a bad thing?
The one you just had your mouse on. That one.
I think love bombing is good if
Would
it
you
doesn't
fuck the
end.
shit out of this guy? Enlarge that. That's the Duke de Richelieu.
A legendary
He
ladies
looks
man.
interesting.
He would dress up like a bum and follow girls around to like gain intel on them. He
He's
would
a-
dress up
he's-
like a homeless
This is
guy.
not what I thought. I thought that this was like recent.
Oh no.
No,
We,
he's-
we study the greats, and they're all over history. So we
I'm more
can't.
into like
that- we
brown
can't
hair.
just-
That's
Yeah.
that's one of the ghosts. Forget Johnny Sins, dude. The
Yeah,
Duke de
this
Richelieu
is-
is the real pimp.
Oh my god.
This is the guy.
I will say Johnny Sins is the modern Duke de Richelieu. All I hear about that guy is just every girl's in love with him.
He's hot.
Girls love him.
Yeah.
He's like 45, 50.
He's
like,
a hot guy.
He's 45, yeah.
Wow.
He's 45 and he kills it. I mean, his OnlyFans has got to be just raking in money. But every girl who hooks up with him only has amazing things to say.
Every single one we've talked to, he's banged pretty much every single girl we've had on the pod
Not
almost.
me.
Not you?
Maybe he's ableist.
Yeah.
You want to bang him though?
I'd be down
Yeah. Would you shit on him?
if he. I mean, I don't have control over that.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he has a big dick, right?
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
hope so.
I think
Yeah. He's
so.
he's
Yeah.
a staple porn star.
What
It's
is-
big.
What's the best position for you then?
That like I prefer,
Yeah.
or well, I like missionary because I think that it can be fun. Like people like missionary is underrated. I
love
think-
missionary.
He's
Yeah.
a big missionary
He
guy.
has-
Like I love
Connection
kissing.
issues.
Kissing turns me on. So like
Nice.
I love kissing. If you're not gonna kiss me, I'm
Nice.
like I'm bored.
Well, you guys should kiss right now.
I'm down. Just a little peck, Carly. Just
I don't know if I can.
all right.
You seeing a guy?
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is he gonna watch this?
potentially.
Well, he's only gonna like you more after this.
This is a Duke de Richelieu move.
I don't think I can.
it's just
do that.
fleeting. It's just like because we all realize that we're all gonna perish from this earth one day. So it is just a moment that would be.
I think next podcast.
All right.
I can't.
Yeah,
She's gonna be a wreck.
she's gonna break up with this guy in the next week or so.
That'll be good.
This view, look, we're looking over Broadway right now, which, Carly, this used to be the center of LA. This is where the entertainment industry used to live.
Yeah.
And now it's just us keeping it alive. This is actually nice.
Including
It's
you,
poetic.
Carly.
Yeah.
'Cause you are part of the entertainment industry.
What
You
should
are-
I do next?
Make out with Leo. I mean,
Oh.
My next bit. I think he should drink from my catheter.
Oh,
I love that.
Have you ever done? Have you ever filmed porn?
No.
Would you?
I mean, just with like an ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
on the phone.
have you? You seem like more shy.
yeah, I'm not as much of an exhibitionist as this guy.
Like,
This
I
guy
haven't
would.
seen your dick yet.
You haven't?
Show it to him. Show her your penis.
Yeah, show her a moaning video.
You want to
I'm not
me to get a
gonna
little
It's
you want
gonna be
you want me to get a
muted.
little hard, or do you just like a video, like a picture or an actual penis? Like he could
Look
just
at
do
that.
it
I mean,
behind the camera over here if you want.
This is a cock corner right here.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we show
pulling-
penis on this podcast. It's
yeah,
fine.
go over there.
Yeah, every
Over
guest
there.
we have,
Wait,
we
I'm
ask to
so
see
Go
their
chub
scared.
up. Can you chub up a little bit?
That sounds like a lot of work right now.
Oh
I'd
come
rather-
on!
No, I can't
Do you
chub.
wanna watch Jack Moore again?
Amber Alina, or you just go to your.
That'll get me hard.
We
fast.
we can watch
See?
Jack Moore again to get you hard.
Oh no! I never.
I've got it right
Honestly,
here.
I prefer no.
You didn't like it? I'm in the
I
video.
liked it when it was just you and the penis for a second, but
With his
then
shirt
when
off.
when he
when
he
you saw.
looked.
Oh
Oh,
Shit!
Is she banging Jack Moore?
No,
oh
no, no.
shit! Who's banging her right there? Is there somebody behind her?
I thought that was Jack Moore.
Wow! Wow!
where'd you find this? Oh, Pornhub.
Erome, Erome.
Hero. There's Ryan in the back just shaking his head.
Let's
Wow.
let's go to the good stuff. Jack Moore, dude. Where's this guy at?
Yeah, I want to see the
No.
75-year-old.
Where's this guy at? Here he is. There we go.
Oh!
The sigh.
Oh, dude!
What?
He's a
How?
lucky guy.
I'm really bad at like gauging how big penises are. How big would that one be?
That's probably 6 inches.
Okay.
That's an average cock. That's like what I'm working with.
Danny, I'd say you're about a
Boyfriend
half inch bigger
size.
than that.
Thank
It's
you.
boyfriend size.
Boyfriend size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like boyfriend size cocks.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The
dude.
big
Why-
ones scare me.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
disgusting,
Yeah.
especially when
That's
they're
good.
uncircumcised.
Like the super.
Where
I
does the
have-
gauge go low until it's not boyfriend penis anymore?
like small or
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just asking for a friend.
like 4.
Okay.
All right.
But
How
I
you
mean,
feel, Jess?
I've
We're
dated
good. We're
people.
good. We're good.
Okay, we're good.
I've dated people with like small penises.
Yeah, it seems
Like if
seems
you have a good
almost every girl.
personality,
Yeah.
Can you even feel it?
Yeah. Well, the small ones, not really.
Okay.
Oh, so you can feel a
I
big
feel
one.
pressure.
Okay,
So
that's
like I
cool.
prefer internal pressure. Like clit stimulation is kind of boring, but
Mhm.
sex is just super mental for me. But I feel like it's like that for like anyone.
Yeah.
So I just have to be like super mentally stimulated. Like,
But big ones hurt you.
they don't hurt me. Like, no, they don't hurt me.
Okay.
They could, but I
Yeah.
don't know. But
Yeah.
they just make me pee because
Uh,
it's pushing on my bladder.
Damn.
that would be. If you can't produce a puddle with her, that's how you know you got a small dick. That'd hurt to have sex with her and there's just no pee after.
Yeah.
I would go extra hard. I would just be ramming into you like a
Just so I
bowl in
pee so you
Mexico
don't-
City. I would try as hard as I could to squeeze a little bit of moisture
You're
out
just
of Carly.
pushing down on my bladder the whole time.
Whatever
I'll,
it took.
I'll
And I
drink a
big-
gallon.
Big dick. Got a big dick. See, just giving her the fucking Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, no. One of the dudes that I collabed with just was Brazilian, and I was so scared.
Ah,
I didn't like it.
fuck that guy. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I'll find that guy.
Have you ever collabed with a guy in a wheelchair?
No.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how it would work.
You figure it out.
Also, there's no wheelchair people that are porn stars that I know. I did go out with someone who's in a wheelchair and he wanted to hook up, but I just was like not really into it. Not because he was in a wheelchair, but I'm pretty sure he's in a relationship, and I was like,
What a shady
they might
bastard.
be open. I don't know, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
I feel like you wouldn't be into a guy in a wheelchair.
Why?
No,
I want someone to be able to carry me.
Yeah. Well, really?
Yeah.
Is that just practically to get up some stairs, or it turns you on when a guy carries you?
Not like I don't get turned on being carried around, but like I want someone to be able to carry me upstairs or into the ocean or like
Aw.
help me with things.
Leo, do you want to carry her right now?
Yeah. Do you want me just to pick you up?
Yeah. Wait, I feel like I should pee first. I might pee on you.
Fuck it.
Well, if you know you got a big dick if she pees on you. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'd pick her up
Even
right
if
now.
it's just through the even if there's no contact. But
She
it'll give
knows,
me,
dude.
It'll give me some confidence.
She knows that there's a big cock covering. Hey, pick her up, Leo.
Wait,
Is
how
that
are you gonna
okay?
Well, I might actually pee on you.
Like
Should I go
this?
pee really quick?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
All right, Leo, get ready. This is
Getting
we're gonna
ready,
see if you got a
baby.
big dick soon,
Just gonna pee.
Leo.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's not handicap accessible. Leo, I can't believe you sent her a video of you masturbating.
You made me.
It was your idea that you went
That was
through with
not
it.
my idea at all. It was that what you pressured me. You started doing that damn little peer pressure, the Danny Mullen peer pressure.
Leo, just take in Broadway. Isn't it beautiful?
It is beautiful, Danny.
yeah. You're like, Fanny pack sending me the edge. Wait, why are you guys going to Vegas?
Got a couple videos, and then a little, I guess.
Yeah, a little Memorial Day weekend vacation. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You're staying in Vegas?
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, Leo.
Are you gonna like
Beautiful
touch me?
Carly. Damn, she's light as a feather.
Does my butt look good?
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're a beautiful girl.
Does this turn you on at all?
He kind of just looks like a Greek goddess.
Goddess? I knew he looked like a woman.
God, God.
Maybe a little peck from
He's
I can't. When are you gonna post this? I
2 days.
No, I can't kiss you. I'm sorry.
Doctor's orders. She doesn't want to get herpes.
Guys, subscribe. Where can we find it? Where can we find you, Carly? Okay. Where can we find you? Maybe your Instagram, and then that
Yeah.
other link will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tag your Instagram below.
perfect.
Guys, support Carly. She's going to be a reg. We do think Fez and her might be a nice pair. So that's in the future.
I'm not sure if she'll go for it, but it's a nice idea.
It's a nice idea.
He's trying to set me up with like homeless people. And like virgins.
You can't even refute that. Leo.
Virgins and homeless people.
Yep, he's sort of
It's kinda-
both.
I'm like, what
He's
the heck?
sort of-
He tells me I'm gorgeous and then sets me up with these
Yeah,
people.
like the first time I was like, "Yeah, you're so beautiful." I was like, "Yeah, we have this guy on the pod. He lives in his car, and I think he'd be a nice pair for you." Smack you. And then the next week I was like, "Oh, I think I'm going to bring this 40-year-old virgin on. He's the man."
Yeah, I just read that autistic kids are like $60,000 a year. I'm disabled.
Wow.
I'm like the same. So
Really?
how much do you think that it costs for me to live a year? Probably a lot of money. What's this guy in a car going to do for me?
Well, at least you have a roof over your head. You know?
Yeah.
A 2006 Lexus something or other. That's your
Exactly.
roof. You're sharing it with a pit bull. It's gonna be
He's
crap.
taking me to brand new, giving me $1,000 a month.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Forgot we have this. We got a deal.
Let's
Sorry,
go.
your new boyfriend's not going to be too happy about it, but it's going to be me, you, and Jesse
I
Lazy
don't know,
backstage.
boyfriend.
You're seeing someone?
Yeah.
It's the beginnings.
It's the beginnings.
That's nice. And then what's your Instagram?
It's Carly X Rose.
Carly X Rose with a K, Karlee.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, follow our girl. She's part of the crew now. And
B, you'll see me naked.
yeah, let's go over the Patreon. All right, it's going to be fun.